Hello, everyone. Welcome to the final show of our summer series. So excited to have you all here. I was really curious. I sent a little note in the chat. I was curious if we have any new people here because I see a lot of the same names every week. It's been fun doing a show each week and kind of seeing the same group and checking in with you all. But I was curious this week if there were any new people. And if there are, welcome. Thank you for being here. If you've been here before, you kind of know the way these shows are going to go. We're going to sing some songs. We're going to sing most requested songs, okay? So I took the list that we made last week, and then I also went through what songs you guys request a lot on on Instagram and TikTok, and I made a list of the 10 songs that have been requested a lot lately. So that's what we're doing today. And then towards the end, I'm going to share an all-new song. I think I might have shared a clip of it a while back, but we're going to share one new secret song. So no telling anyone outside of the VEEP shows about it. And I'm going to answer some questions before I take a little break. For me, this is my last show of the summer. I'm going to be taking August off in a way from shows and just be writing and recording. So yeah, let's get started. You guys love Avett Brothers. This is one of my favorite songs to sing, and I'm happy you requested it. Driving me to the airport, he's driving me insane. I've been trying all Christmas to quiet the voices in my brain, saying we're not working when I've been working so hard. It was a slow motion crash to the concrete, watching us fall in love and fall apart. It's not been easy sorting your stuff off the shelf. It's not been easy being kind, saying goodbye, I wish you well. And we're not making plans or music or talking anymore. But I got your Avett Brothers t-shirt safe and folded in the left side of the drawer. Just a little memento from a chapter in time when you thought I was yours, I thought you were mine. Just a tiny treasure from a love that didn't last. You're a dinosaur now, baby, in the museum of a broken-hearted past. It's not been easy sorting your stuff off the shelf. It's not been easy being kind, saying goodbye, I wish you well. And we're not making plans or music or talking anymore. But I got your Avett Brothers t-shirt safe and folded in the left side of the drawer. Just assumed I could keep it and wear it if I need it. Just assumed I could keep it and wear it if I need it. Just assumed I could keep it, wear it if I need it. Just assumed I could keep it and wear it if I need it. I've been going backwards in my mind too before we met. There's a lot of things the last 2 years I find I regret. But you taking my picture in the backyard in your blue t-shirt is one of the only memories that doesn't seem to hurt. It's not been easy sorting your stuff off the shelf. It's not been easy being kind, saying goodbye, I wish you well. And we're not making plans or music or talking anymore. But I got your Avett Brothers t-shirt safe and folded in the left side of the drawer. I'll keep your Avett Brothers t-shirt safe and folded in the left side of the drawer. You guys, I was really proud of myself when I wrote the line, "You're a dinosaur now, baby in the museum of my broken-hearted past," and I was so proud of that line that I actually made some merch. Like I made a little broken-hearted dino, and I put it on a hat and a beanie. Anyway, I'm so happy to hear you guys like that. Very sad song. Very sad way to open up our show. But it's one of my favorites too, so I'm happy that you like it. Okay. Let's check the chat and see if any of you said this is your first. Some person wrote, "What's Avett Brothers music like?" Oh my God, check it out. They have so much good music. If you don't know the Avett Brothers, you better go check them out. When I was first writing songs, I was listening to one of their albums called I and Love and You, and I listened to that album over and over again when I was first writing my EP, Blue Toothbrush. So I really like their music. Okay, let's see if there's any new people. Is anyone saying that they're new? Hey, new people. Hi to the new ones. All right. A lot of you guys asked for some Walking Dead songs, so we got to do Be Good. I know we played it last week, but it's unclear now what we intend. We're all alone in our own worlds, and you don't wanna be my boyfriend, and I don't wanna be your girl, and that's a relief. And we'll drink up our grief and pine for summer, and we'll buy a bearded shotgun, and we'll lay in the lawn, and we'll be good. Now I've got friendships to mend, and I'm selfishly dispossessed, and you don't wanna be my boyfriend, and that's probably for the best. And we talk on the phone at night until it's daylight, and I feel clever, and I hear the slow in your speech. Yeah, you're half asleep. Say goodnight. and I'm selfishly dispossessed, and you don't wanna be my boyfriend, and that's probably for the best, and that gets messy, 'cause you will hurt me or I'll disappear. So we will drink beer all day, and our guards will give way, and we'll be good, and we'll be good. Alright, you guys probably noticed I switched the second and third verse around, so I had to sing the third verse twice. Sorry about that. But I hope you still enjoyed it. Someone mentioned the Be Good choreography. If you want to check out me dancing to this song, you can check out my YouTube music video of Be Good. Okay, so I got a lot of requests for this song. I went looking for you, my friend, and so I'm gonna play that song. Man, you guys requested a lot of sad songs, but this song is really important to me because if you guys did get to know me through Walking Dead, you are familiar with Scott Wilson, who played my dad, and he passed away a few years ago. And after you guys, is that Barry? Do you guys want Barry to join? Let's see. Should we let Barry in? I'll see if Barry wants to join. Barry? Okay. Come on. But then you have to be good. Okay, joining us for this song is Barry. Hopefully he'll be good during our song. Are you going to be good? Okay. Anyway, I was feeling really sad after I went to his funeral, and I felt like I went and I was missing Scott, and I was hoping that being there would make me feel like I was getting to be with him again somehow, and it just didn't satisfy me. So this song's kind of about being like, oh, this person is on to the next. You know what? We're gonna put Barry. Do you want to sit there? Sorry to interrupt. I thought, do you want to just sit here and be good? Okay. Okay, so this is you know what, before we start the song, we're gonna let Barry out because I think he's gonna distract. Okay. I studied theater in college, and one of the directors used to always tell me that you should never have kids or dogs or animals on stage with you because they would steal the show. People would stop listening. So I feel like you guys probably didn't hear anything I just said. But anyway, this is a song dedicated to Scott Wilson, my dad, one of my favorite actors I've ever gotten to work with. This is a song about him. I thought I felt you when the sun was burning my skin as I climbed the stairs to handshakes and embraces. I thought I saw you in the screen saw you in the faces, or maybe in the tears running down your best friend's faces. Take it in, one last look, we all hesitantly stood. Take a view, past the church pews, I was just staring at my shoes. But as expected, at the last second, paper skin and bright white hair, I went looking for you, my friend. But you weren't there. I guess you're in the heavens, I guess you're in the sky, I guess you won't be coming back to say goodbye. More questions than answers, your guess as good as mine. And though you've lived such a beautiful life, it doesn't seem fair. Oh, I went looking for you, my friend, but you weren't there. There are whiskey shots and dancing, handouts with your name. We all kept our composure, though the world would never ever be the same. In this life, the hits keep coming, all our bodies wear and tear. I spent the evening circling, looking for you, my friend, but you weren't there. I guess you're in the heavens, I guess you're in the sky, I guess you won't be coming back to say goodbye. More questions than answers, your guess as good as mine. And though you've lived such a beautiful life, it doesn't seem fair. Oh, I went looking for you, my friend, but you weren't there. Alright, you guys. Thank you for being so patient with Barry when we got to that song. This next song, usually when I sing it in live shows, I have everybody snap. So if any of you, I know you're just at home tuning in, but maybe you want to snap during the bridge. It's going to start, so you'll have to listen for a specific phrase. And it's, I was crawling, I'm about to walk, and when I stand up straight, the whole world will talk, and when I snap my fingers, they will clap along. So when we get to that part, you're going to snap. Maybe I'll snap, but I'm going to try to play guitar and just like cue you to snap. Okay? So we have some audience participation from your home, so you can join in. All right, this is when the midnight fireworks start. I'm a slow burn, driving fast through a city full of matches and gasoline leaks, full of people so shiny and pretty. I'm a slow burn, you gotta give me a few more years. There is nothing that can stop this fire, broken bridges, no amount of tears. I'm a slow burn, about to take flame. When the midnight fireworks start, everybody will know my name, and it will never be the same. It will never be the same. It will never be the same. It's a short flight from the safe zone to danger, from the middle to the edges, from your family to a stranger. But there's a little light keeping me on the right track, getting used to the temperature. I am never gonna go back. I'm a slow burn, about to take flame. When the midnight fireworks start, everybody will know my name, and it will never be the same. It will never be the same, and it will never be the same. I was crawling, I'm about to walk. And when I stand up straight, the whole world will talk. And when I snap my fingers, they will clap along, singing words by heart to every single song. I'm a slow burn, about to take flame. When the midnight fireworks start, everybody will know my name, and it will never be the same. It will never be the same. And it will never be the same. All right, you guys, did you snap? Where's the finger snapping emoji? I know they don't have one, do they? I'm just checking seeing what you guys are saying. Did you guys snap? Were you able to snap during the song, during the right part? Got my coffee. I need a sip of that. I've got my water. Need a sip of that? All right, you guys, I never play this song live. I don't really know why. I guess because it's sort of an upsetting song, but it's a fun song. And I got a lot of requests for it, which makes me happy. It means you guys relate to it. Have you ever looked at Instagram and saw something that really hurt your feelings? Like hurt your feelings so bad you think you might die from sadness, from upsetness? This is a song about a time I saw some pictures on Instagram and I thought the sight of them might literally kill me. I didn't die though, instead I just wrote this song. I didn't know what to say, didn't know what to do when I saw a picture of Katie B kissing you. Basically my face went numb, can't get any work here done. Forget about sleeping, forget about eating, forget as I try, I cry and I cry, I really might die all alone from a picture on the phone. Should I make a will, notify my family and friends? You put the nail in the coffin, and this just might be the end. Make a toast to my heart, it's taken quite a beating, but it's in a better place now, without the breaking and the leaving. Oh, it's not quite how I imagined I would go from a picture on the phone. I asked if you would take it down, but you like watching me drown. I'm out here swimming, do you mind lending me a branch? Yeah, I'm in the deep end, nothing is moving. Could you reconsider this tiny gesture? Give me a fighting chance. Should I make a will, notify my family and friends? You put the nail in the coffin, and this just might be the end. Make a toast to my heart, it's taking quite a beating, but it's in a better place now, without the breaking and the leaving. Oh, it's not quite how I imagined I would go, from a picture on the phone. Oh, I'm lying in the dark, broken hearted. Why can't you ever just finish what you started? Yeah, next time don't halfway it. Intercourse fully naked. Post it for the world and all our friends and me to see. Stab me 3 more times and then just leave me here to bleed. Yeah, it's not quite how I imagined I would go, from a picture on the phone. So should I make a will, notify my family and friends? You put the nail in the coffin, and this just might be the end. Make a toast to my heart, it's taken quite a beating, but it's in a better place now, without the breaking and the leaving. Oh, it's not quite how I imagined I would go, from a picture on the phone. That one gets a little unhinged. But if you're gonna get a little unhinged, it should be in a song, in a creation, in a piece of art. You know what I'm saying? That's the perfect place to put all your unhinged thoughts. At least for me. Okay, in that same world, let's do an all-new song, although I think it's not all new for most of you, because I think there's some new people here today, but I also think there's a lot of people who have been to the last few shows. So we're going to do the song Poor Serena. I've never recorded it. It's going to be on my next album, but I still have not recorded it even for my next album, because I want to get it just right. And like I said, if you've been to these shows, you've heard Serena before, but it gets requested now all the time. Just a little message from my ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend. This is a song I wrote for her so that she would know what she's in for. And her name is Serena, and I know that again from Instagram. You guys, this is why I need a break. This is why I need a month off social media after this show. I'm just kidding. It was a while ago, so I'm fine. But anyway, this is a song for poor little Serena. Oh, Serena, only 24, moved to Hollywood, ended up next door with my ex-lover. In the bed I bought, in the sheets I picked out, taking pictures of my dog. And it's a tough pill when you're 39 to learn the love I trusted is no longer mine, and the lies he tells are not the truth I seek. Oh, he was asking me for babies just last week. And so, Serena, a cliche LA warning from the window where I saw you yesterday morning. He got a little cachet, now he is 40 and balding, and you're the shiny new pawn in a game he's controlling. But he can't keep it up, neither can you without my presence. What will you two talk about when I'm not his obsession? obsession. No, he can't keep this up, and you deserve so much more. Save yourself and your career and run straight for the door. Oh, Serena, I just want better for you. Oh, Serena, I wish you love and patience. Hope you don't mind racist jokes directed at Asians. When he's road raging, may you stay calm and clear-headed. If you speak your mind, it's sure to leave you in dead end. And it's a true story. He'll say you do too much crying. He'll say you ruined his dinner when your father was dying. Oh, it's a roller coaster. Sometimes you're high at the top, but I'm too old for this shit. I wanna get off, so you kids have fun. Finally, Serena, temper your hopes of it lasting. He's a wannabe actor who got into casting. A power trip, a starving, hungry ego, and all the sleeping pills have really fucked his libido. So he can't keep it up, and neither can you without my presence. What will you two talk about when I'm not his obsession? No, he can't keep it up, and you deserve so much more. Save yourself and your career and run straight for the door. Don't give 3 years to a narcissist who will waste your time, break your heart, then throw you out for sure. Oh, Serena, I just want better for you. Poor Serena, I want better for me too. All right. You kids have fun. I'm just reading you guys' comments. Aww. All right. Well, I don't know if my mom's here or not, but we have to sing Genetic Makeup because I think that's one of her favorites. And it gets requested quite a lot. I think you guys probably relate to, seeing something about your parents or your sisters or brothers, seeing yourself do the same things or react the same way, and being like, oh, why am I like this? Oh, I think I might know why. I think we all grew up in the same house together. It's good things and bad things and cool things and difficult things. They all get passed down. My mother memorizes the dates of those who have died. She visualizes the numbers, buries them deep inside, somewhere close to her heart. And when it's been a few years, she digs up all the memories, waters them with her tears. I think I've got the same genetics. It's why I can't sleep at night. It's why I'm sensitive to some burns, and I forget but can't forget. I'll fight, empathetic to my detriment. I'm so aware of every space I take up. I fall in love and it's forever. It's just my genetic makeup. My sister caught me crying, a low blow left her reeling, and I imagine her in her bed, screaming at the ceiling. She says she's back to go, but I know she'll never leave. When it comes to giving her whole heart, my sister's just like me. Yeah, we got the same genetics. It's why I can't sleep at night. It's why I'm sensitive to sunburns, and I forget but can't forget. All I empathetic to my detriment. I'm so aware of every space I take off. I fall in love and it's forever. It's just my genetic makeup. Oh, I'm just along for the ride. Oh, I'm just along for the ride. Oh, I'm just along for the ride. For the rhythm and for who my heart beats inside. Oh, I'm just along for the ride. Yeah, we got the same genetics. It's why I can't sleep at night. It's why I'm sensitive to sunburns, and I forget but can't forget. I'm empathetic to my detriment. I'm so aware of every space I take off. I fall in love and it's forever. It's just my genetic makeup. It's just my genetic makeup. Yes. Okay, you guys. I'm going to save one song for the end, but I think we'll do one more, and then we'll do a little Q&A, a little listening to a new recording. I always get a lot of requests for 15 minutes, but I also had on my list everything on TV, so I don't sing everything on TV too much. Let's do 15 minutes. I'm just reading your comments. I get distracted. Aww. Someone wrote, me and my sister are listening together. Okay, so how about during 15 minutes you guys think of some Q&A questions for our last show of the summer. Someone wrote mashup. I mean, I can try. Why don't I do 15 minutes? Why don't I do, wait. Actually, this is a great idea, Charlie. Charlie wrote mashup. Because they're in similar, I can try. You don't have to tell me. Like maybe I'll do a little first verse chorus and then go into 15 minutes. Okay, let's do a mashup. I didn't practice this, so if I mess up, it's Charlie's fault. Charlie Quinn's. No, just 15 minutes on TV. Okay, here we go. You don't have to tell me there's more fish in the sea, more swiping right on screens. And baby, I got everything on TV. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings, but you make it kinda easy to twist a thought into a dig. You say the sex has your feet hurting, we're stretching, we're circling, we're both a little old for this. I may look young for my age, but I've been here before. I refuse to be the one left broken and sore. Back up that truck, tiptoe last weekend. The coffee I'm making isn't quite the high you're seeking. It was the middle of the night when I saw a neon sign blinking across your face. how your words started sticking. I could see your brain ticking as your eyes dart around my place. A broken heart burnt out, unplugged by the trash, but I can tell you're still in love with that girl from the car crash. Back up that truck, tiptoed last weekend. I pour a glass of wine, but I'm the only one here drinking. You don't have to tell me there's more fish in the sea, more swiping right on screens. Baby, I got everything on TV. I don't know if that works, but we're gonna go right into 15 minutes. I don't want to start a band, I want to start a family. I don't want to follow back, I want to follow through. I don't really know where I put those 15 minutes I found, but it doesn't really matter as long as you're around. Lit up hot on a TV screen, crying to strangers about my dreams, drinking champagne on my own, scrolling through pictures on a telephone in a hotel room. If I could get those 15 back, I'd give them to you. I don't want to take your time, I want to take your weekends. I don't want to hold you back, I want to hold your hand. I don't really know where I put those 15 minutes I found, but it doesn't really matter as long as you're around. Oh, start a watch on your magazine page, but stars, you know, they live so far away, drinking champagne on their own, scrolling through pictures on a telephone in a hotel room. If I could get those 15 back, I'd give them to you. I know you think you want it, you're sure it's worth any trade, but take it from one who's lived it. Nothing is better than the love we just made. Seeking stories is a noble cause, but seeking fame will leave you lost, drinking champagne on your own, scrolling through pictures on a telephone in a hotel room. If I could get those 15 back, if I could get those 15 back, if I could get those 15 back, I'd give them to you. All right, you guys. Let's see. We're going to, now I'm going to play you the whole song of a new song I recorded. It's a secret, so don't share it with anyone outside the VEEPs group chat. Okay? Are you ready? This is one of the first songs I recorded for this next album, so yeah. Are you ready? Here we go. that's it. You guys got such a sneak peek. Of course, some things will change on it, but that's a general idea. Like, I know that some of the drums and things will change. But I hope that you enjoyed your sneak peek. I'm going to see if you guys have any questions here. So we have 10 minutes, 10 minutes left. Let me just check. If you guys have any good questions, either about music or literally anything. Okay, I'm starting to see some of them. Do you produce all the demos too, or do you get help? I get help. So pretty much what I do right now, what my process is, obviously every song is different, but I usually kind of like come up with some ideas, and then I take some time to write the song just on my own by myself. And then usually I write pretty much the whole song by myself, or at least, verse, chorus, the general idea. And then I bring it to my friend Ben. For the most part, he's been my producer for the last couple albums, and I just think we have similar taste, and he really understands my ideas. So sometimes if there's still some writing to do or some moving parts around to do, he'll help with that. But otherwise, I just make, a voice memo. Maybe I'll make a few ideas for music, like musical instrumentation stuff. Maybe I'll have some reference tracks that I bring to him. And then we just either go to his studio or come to my house, and we start putting it all together. So I make demos with him. And then if there's things that, like instruments that we couldn't play, then we usually have at least 2 days in a bigger studio where we can do things like drums, because neither of us play drums, and maybe some other instrumentation. And we have a couple other musician friends come, and we kind of solidify the whole thing with real instruments if we had just put in programmed stuff. So that's kind of the process. I hope that's helpful. Let's see. Thanks for playing Midnight Fireworks. It helped me write my book. Oh, that's amazing. You wrote a whole book? This is from Lady Imbral. Do you feel like the fireworks are happening now or with your new album? I don't know. I think I wrote that song. What's funny is I wrote that song when there was a lot going on with my career, but I still felt like I would look around me, living in LA and having very talented, cool friends here that I worked with on like Walking Dead, or even my other music friends who are super cool, super talented. I think when I looked around, I was like, oh, are other people moving faster? Should I be in some other place already? But I've kind of learned that I just have to move at my own pace. That's how I make the best stuff. And sometimes my own pace is a bit slower. I don't know when the midnight fireworks happen. I don't know when but I always have this sense that something big is on the horizon. I feel like I've been so lucky to experience already so many really cool things in my career, really cool wins. I've gotten to go on big long tours. I got to go on a big tour with This Is War. But then after that album, I felt like, oh, something more is going to happen. Something where it reaches a bigger audience. And so I think I'm still, I feel like the midnight fireworks that I'm talking about in that song have yet to arrive, I guess. But I don't know if they ever will, or if it's just all, a journey. But the main part of that song is just kind of like, stay in your own lane. When really exciting things happen for like my friends or for the people around me, like I really try to use that as inspiration as opposed to something that makes me feel like I'm moving too slow or, not good enough or something like that. So yeah, it's nice to hear that song helped you write a book. That's so cool. Okay. Who or what is your biggest inspiration? Honestly, my biggest inspiration are my friends, my other music friends. I feel like, yeah, and my family. My dad has really good music taste, so he introduced me to all my first favorite singers, like the Carpenters and Joni Mitchell and the Eagles. So I feel like in that way, my family is a big inspiration. My relationships become such a big inspiration to what I write. Yeah, I take inspiration from everywhere. Okay. Emmy, when will you release the Walking Dead songs you recorded? Will they be on your new album? That is a great question, Daniel. I think that I will be releasing them. So I did make an EP that is a bunch of the songs from Walking Dead, but I have yet to release it. I'm trying to figure out exactly the best way to release it. I might do something that's not very traditional, like rather than just uploading it to Spotify or something, I might do more of like a physical distribution, or do like Bandcamp. I'm going to do something different, but I will release it before the end of the year. So you can count on that. It's an EP. It has, just covers from The Walking Dead and then one original song. But it won't be on my new album. It'll be separate from the new album that I'm working on. It's all finished. I just have to figure out the distribution part of it. So that's my plan, but you'll get it before the end of the year. I know it's July, and you're like, that's so long, but to me, that feels like it's just going to come up so fast. Okay. Oh, someone wrote Carole King Tapestry. I loved that album. My mom had that album, actually. The Dreaming Unicorn wrote, is the EP you're releasing this year only going to be covers, or will it have new songs? It'll have one new song. The others will be covers from Walking Dead. Target mini vinyl. That's... I am thinking of doing like a miniature vinyl. That is a great idea, and that is an idea that I have actually thought of. So I'm thinking for the EP, it is going to be like a little miniature vinyl. That's the plan right now. Let's see. You should offer your EP at merch tables at your live shows. I will. Someone wrote, when did you start writing music? I'm 17 and I'm just starting, and you've been my biggest inspiration. You know what? If you're starting at 17, that is so cool. I started writing poems when I was really little, and I would write songs here and there, but I mostly liked to learn other people's songs when I was a teenager. I loved Mariah Carey, like I said, the Carpenters. So I really enjoyed learning other people's songs. And then I remember writing a few songs in college, but I really didn't start taking songwriting seriously until I moved to New York City. And I started singing backup for a bunch of folk bands. And then on the side, I would start writing these little songs and sing them for my roommates. And then a really good friend of mine, like I said, I have been writing poems like my whole life since I was a little kid, like just little poems in my journals and stuff. So writing has always been a part of my life. But I showed a couple of these songs to my friend Conrad, who was a bass player at the time. And I met him through doing a show called Spring Awakening on Broadway. And he was like, your songs are really good. You should do your own project instead of, singing backup for these bands. You should be doing your own project. So he helped me record that first EP, Blue Toothbrush. And then that kind of just got me into it. And I started writing songs all the time whenever I thought of them or had time. And I started teaching myself guitar. I didn't start teaching myself guitar until I was in my 20s in New York City. Wait, you've done background vocals? Yes, I used to sing backup for a couple different bands in New York. So that's kind of how I got into the music scene in New York. Okay, you guys, it looks like it cut out for a second, but we only have someone wrote waffles or pancakes? Waffles for sure, because you got the grooves for the syrup and the butter. That's a fun one. Do you have plans to perform in Europe? I would love to. I don't have any plans right now, but I would love to. Okay. So, you guys, I think that's it. I'm going to do one more song to kind of close out our show. But I'm so happy that you could make it to this last VEEP show. These shows have been so fun for me. Just to get to try out new songs for you and get to connect with you guys somewhere else besides just, Instagram or TikTok or whatever. But thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting my music. I recognize obviously a lot of the same names and same people at these shows, and you guys supporting me, coming to these shows, buying tickets to the shows, buying merch, it really helps me to be able to keep making new music. And so I'm just so very appreciative. I love writing songs, and I'm so happy to hear that they are, benefiting you and in your lives and you're enjoying them, because that's why I do it. I thought this was another highly requested song, and I thought it was a good ending song. It's Untitled, and it's off of Swim Team. And it's kind of about, I don't know if you guys remember in the pandemic, you wouldn't meet up with people, but I was single and I was doing some online dating, so I would talk to someone on FaceTime or something to try to get a vibe. And it was very strange, but strange to get to know someone that way. But it's also the way we all connect now a lot, is through TikTok and Instagram and Zoom, and it's nice to connect that way. Sometimes it can really change your day to connect with someone over the internet. And it's been nice to connect with all of you today. I need somebody to love. I need somebody to hold. The news, the world, this city, my house is too cold. We strike a match and strike a conversation. Show me your best yoga demonstration. I like how you look through the computer, but I want to see your freckles a little clearer. Maybe the world is ending, but it'd be nice to have one last beginning. Maybe the sky is falling, but every day you've been calling. I don't want to go back to before. I don't want the tape to rewind. Send me all your songs and all the books I've never read. Eternal sunshine of the spotless mind. 'Cause I need somebody to love. Someone who makes me feel brand new. Somebody patient, smart and kind. Somebody just like you. Maybe the world is ending, but it'd be nice to have one last beginning. Maybe the sky is falling, but every day you've been calling. Maybe our lungs will lose their breath. Maybe this earth will be laid to rest. Maybe the stars will dim their light, but I got to fall in love a little bit tonight. Okay, you guys, thank you for being at the last show of the summer. I hope you have a great August. It's Leo season. Hope you have a great summer. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.